This is distillation for AP chemistry. Distillation separates liquids based on their boiling points. Substances with weaker IMFs, intermolecular forces, will boil first and thus will be collected first in the receiving flask. We're going to go into this in a little more detail. Here we're looking at a distillation to separate solutions, and the solution that we're looking at is H2O and ethanol, C2H5OH. We have the mixture down here in the flask. We have a thermometer that is used to record the temperature. As we begin to heat the liquid up, we will see vapor begin to rise as the vapor pressure will increase, and the thermometer will begin to be exposed to the vapor. As we continue to heat the liquid, the vapor pressure will increase, and the substance with the lower intermolecular forces, that would be ethanol, is going to vaporize primarily. And the vapors will rise up and cover the end of the thermometer. And now we can see that the thermometer is reading 78 degrees Celsius, which matches the boiling point of the ethanol. So the condensing tube, that's this tube here with the cool water going in and out, causes the ethanol to condense, and it collects in our receiving flask. So let's take a look at what happens if we record a time versus temperature graph. And we're going to be tracking the temperature right here where the bulb is. Initially, when we first start to heat the flask, the temperature is going to be at room temperature. As more and more of the vapor begins to approach the thermometer, we're going to see the temperature begin to increase. At the point where the ethanol is boiling, now we see that we are collecting the ethanol in this region here. Once we have collected all of the ethanol, we're going to change the flasks. So we're going to have a new flask that we put in, and this one is going to be collecting water. And since water boils at 100 degrees C, now we'll see our temperature increase, and we're going to be at 100 degrees Celsius. This is an idealized time versus temperature graph. It won't actually be quite so tidy, but this does give you an idea of what it looks like. If you are interested in this procedure, there's a good video, YouTube, from Khan Academy on fractional distillation to get better separation, and then a link to fractional distillation of oil that shows how it is done industrially.